filẹ̀ kọ́gbọ́n tiwa náà. Got many twins and family too, and all my freestyle videos, it got me too. Tí bá yọ sí wọn kọ́ pè mí náà, tó bá ti pẹ́ this award, kọ́ pè mí náà. Keep out energy, sáré jìnnà, tó bá tẹ̀lé mi lẹ́yìn kọ́ sáré ṣìnà. Kí wọ́n mọ̀ pé mi kàn kéré sẹ̀, kọ́ mọ̀ pé for this game mi kàn ṣe lè fẹ́ cause kò possible kí n kò tó lódo, na my talent I dey use me gbogbo lóko. Ìgbà tó débi tó tó lóko, láti kékeré lọ́bọ̀ ti dògbò lóko ráàpù.
Pàpẹ̀lẹ̀ wọn wá tí wọ́n ṣe ra wọn. Nàgọ̀dé ọ̀nà wọn fẹ́ pa wọn.
We give you the right tunes, the right vibe, all in one in all. It is Primus, it sparkles the world. Primus Radio.
Express, exhibit, explore.
Welcome back. It is still Prime Vibes on Primus Radio. It's Babalola, Steve behind the MIC. You know how we rock it. I believe you enjoyed the Prime Sport with Kenny Adedire. And trust me, we're unable to bring you business class by Amina Adams. It is what it is. And well, we hope on Wednesday you get the full gist when it comes to the business class. Yes, it is time for us to talk out. We have to get some dialogue. Yes. I'm seeing some trendings on social media platforms, particularly on Twitter. Okay, I'm rightly on Twitter now. I could see that very clear now. Trends for you. Asu is trending right away. Oh my God. Pray for Bella is trending. We have Strike. MC Oluomo is trending. Why is MC Oluomo trending? Obedient as usual is trending. We have 13,000 thereabouts tweets when it comes to obedience. It is politics, and you can't boycott that. MC Oluomo politics as well trending. Strike trending in Nigeria. I don't know why is this trending again. Anyways, it is what it is. Yeah. Where should I start? So why is MC Oluomo trending? Okay, suspected cultists have ambushed and killed Onope Mikpo Lawal, a member of the Lagos State Parks Management Committee, headed by Musiliu Akinsoya, popularly known as MC Oluomo. Okay, maybe that's okay. That's why MC Oluomo is trending. The disease, popularly known as Ariku, has acted to death on Sunday in Owo, the area of Mile 12, Lagos State. According to a video seen by the Eagle Online and several reports, Lawal was brutally hacked to death. Source quoted Akinsoya as a media head, but was confirming the incident. The spokesman of the Lagos State Police Command, SP Benjamin Udein, also confirmed the crisis in the area. Then he said more police operatives had been deployed to the area. Okay, so that's why woman is trending on Twitter. Yes, you can visit Twitter as well. We'll be bringing you update from there. Back to yes, ASU is trending. This career trending has over 34,500 tweets. That's this morning. So why is ASU trending? The National Executive Council (NEC) of the Academic Staff Union of Universities will be meeting in the morning hours. The considerations are whether to suspend or continue with its 6 months old industrial action. Whether to suspend or to continue. Yeah, this is becoming to man interesting. Whether to suspend. If they suspend, what's the gain? If they continue, what gives the assurance of if the government will actually do the needful? Well, at this point, let me bring on board my own delectable lady and our own babe. I must be their babe. Let's see how you doing.
I'm very fine. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, it's been long I have you here. Why have you been running away from me? Yeah.
Oh, I should say you've been the one running away from
Hey!
me.
Leave that to me.
Alright, so good to be here again.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, let's start from here. Official ASU, rightly up front on their official handle. This strike update. We've been there for a long period of time, and it's looking as if the federal government or our government as a whole is actually joking with the future of the country and how and why. That's for the fact that they are not doing the needful for the education sector. And as that means they are actually joking with the future. So the National Executive Council (NEC) of the Academic Staff Union of Universities will be meeting in the coming hours. The considerations now, what they want to meet on is either they will suspend strike or they continue with the 6 month old industrial actions. Now, that thing is doing me somehow. It is looking somehow weird or hot. What if, let's assume the meeting at the end of the day, they are saying they will call off the strike, and then what is their game?
Alright, I would start from this. I remember while I was in school, or even before I gained admission, it's a norm that every varsity student I don't know whether it is a breakfast or a lunch or dinner that you have to just eat before you graduate from school, because year in year out every varsity student actually experience it. Looking at the logo of ASU now, Academic Staff Union of Universities, we have knowledge, we have truth and service. I really don't know if this motto is what is binding ASU. I really don't know. Because when it comes to knowledge, I will say the lecturers are actually doing that, imparting knowledge into the lives of the varsity students. Yeah. But one way or the other, I don't know if they are enjoying this strike or it's something they just feel like the lives of these students don't really matter to them. And when it comes to truth,
but if the life of the student matter not to them, I believe they will go on the strike.
Okay, the thing is, we know federal government.
No, they are fighting for the future. They are fighting for the education.
They have children also. They have children also that they have families to feed and all of that thing. And it really did not make sense when I render service to you and I'm not being paid for the service which I render. Sure, you understand now. But one major thing we should talk about is why do we always have strike every session or every semester in school, in varsity school now? Why is it a norm? I don't know what our leaders are doing. Why did they see this as a norm that is until when this ASU, NASU, or SANU goes on strike, either for a month or 2 or 3 or 4, only God knows how long, before they think about considering what they want. It's really so pathetic. We have to say this over and over again. Only God knows if by the end of today, because as of last week, exactly a week ago, I read online ASU saying the strike just started and they don't care about going back or go. I was like, really? So after staying for like close to 6 months, you're just starting your own strike. Like, seriously?
Well, actually, they've started the strike. That's just a use of word, anyways.
I was so surprised that
No.
it's just like saying, we are the one you've seen is just what little. We are coming with full force now.
They want to. They'll be having a meeting
Today, yeah,
and everybody is open. To be candid, everybody is opening.
Varsity.
They are hoping. Everybody is hoping. The varsity, the ASU strike will be called off.
Hopefully.
Now, if you keep wondering why would people be hoping ASU strike should be called off when the federal government is not doing anything to it. Now, the verge of everybody thinking ASU to come up now, the parents are now proposing 10,000 support levy for varsities.
After 6 months, like, seriously?
Now, the National Parent Teacher Association of Nigeria has brought audience with the federal government over the lingering strike by the Academic Staff Union of Universities. The association is also proposing the payment of 10,000 per session for each student, for each parent, to assist government in making more funds available for the universities. Now, NAPTAN Public Relation Officer Dr. Ademola Ekundayo disclosed this during an interview with the source on Tuesday. Now, which means today everybody's hoping maybe they do something. That was why I asked the first question at the initial. If they call off the strike today, then what is their gain? What is their gain? Because the federal government, they are not doing the needful.
They
not
aren't paying the money. So what's the gain?
So if they call up, and yet on the other hand, we still need to look into the fact that as much as they are elongating this strike of a thing, is negatively affecting the university and education sector of the country. So now, what should ASU do? Now, Mercy, as you are still a student. Now, I wanted to you one time student. But
I'm still a student. I'm still learning. So
let's assume you are in the university right now and this is happening. What would be your own? What will you think, or what would you want us to do? Knowing well that they are having a meeting today, what will you want the outcome of the meeting to be?
Okay, the thing is, I have accepted is a fake thing in this country, Nigeria, whereby we tend to see strike as a solution, but not as a lasting solution to our problems. So if ASU is going to have a meeting with with NAC, I would say they are still not going to get the money. So any agreement they are going to have is just for the time being. And after a short period of time, they will still go on that strike again. But what I would say to the government
We've always been doing that for a long period of time.
Yeah, for a long period of time. So it's not like there's a lasting solution to this thing. And I don't think there can be a lasting solution for a country like this that is filled with corruption. Because everybody has their own selfish interest. They don't care about what happened to children out there because their own children are in private university. Even a commissioner does not even have his child or a child in this country. So what do you expect from someone that doesn't care about what happens to every other children out there? So this thing is always going to be something we fight for every day and every month.
So
now to ASU, I don't know if I should implore them because I know they also have families. So I wouldn't be selfish now. This thing they are demanding is their right. They've worked for this. They have to be paid. It's really so nice. But
is it only their right?
It's their right.
Are they fighting for their home? For their own self, this thing, or they are fighting for the society? That is the education sector, which concerns every individual in the society.
But the reason why I said is their right is because they are the one rendering services, the educational services to the students now. They are the one going to school to lecture. They are the one working on the educational sector of this country. So I feel like they are rendering services to the students. So they should be paid for. It's just like going to the market and you get something, telling the person you are going to pay someday, and the someday never come.
Okay, a parent under the ages of the National Parent Teacher Association of Nigeria, NAPTAN, have said that they only expect reports that will put an end to the ongoing strike by members of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, as the National Executive Council (NEC) of the union meet to decide on the industrial action today. Speaking with source on Sunday, the national president of NAPTAN, Alhaji Aruna Danjuma, also expressed optimism that the meeting will lead to the face-off between the union and the government being resolved. And also speaking to our correspondent, the national president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, Comrade Sunday Asefon, said if the lecturers are really fighting for students, they should suspend strike.
Wow.
Danjuma added that he was optimistic that things would turn out in the positive, as a number of well-meaning Nigerians and opinion leaders have stepped into the matter. According to Afeson, the issue of withheld salaries should not stop the union from suspending the strike. Now, okay, let me finish. Meanwhile, the national leadership of the union started to meet on Sunday evening, and that will be followed by the NEC, which would collate views from across the branches of the union nationwide. The position of the union is expected to be made public early Monday morning. The union has been on strike since February 14 this year, while other non-academic staff union, which went to strike after them, have suspended their own action. Now, it's looking like
Yeah, because Sanu already.
now they are now becoming the one at fault now. People are already stylish in one way or the other, blaming them. Well, this is 10:49. We'll be coming back again. But first, let me quickly go on a very short commercial break. It is Prime Vibes with Israel Babalola, your media man. I'm in the studio live and direct. Definitely, you can always listen to our social media platform. Go to our Facebook at Primus Media City. Go to YouTube, Primus Television. On Instagram, Primus Media City. On Twitter, at Primus Media City. This is Prime Vibes, and I'm here with Messi Adeyemo Omotia. It's like our baby. Mommy.
It's
Èyí ọjọ́ ajé kíra jẹ́jẹ́ o kí lówó lọ́wọ́ kíra wọ́n mi tán ká. Èyí ọjọ́ ajé kíra jẹ́jẹ́ o kágbẹ́rẹ́ ọ̀tá máa ká. Èyí ọjọ́ ajé kíra jẹ́jẹ́ o kí lówó lọ́wọ́ kíra wọ́n mi tán ká. Èyí ọjọ́ ajé kíra jẹ́jẹ́ o kí lówó lọ́wọ́ tó ká. Hatred begins from home. Ilé lógun tí ń kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Tógun ló bá ti já ní. Tó dé kò lè parí. Ọlọ́run jọ gbà mí, Elédùmarè, bless all my way, cover my belly, success all the way. Now your grace I dey pray for, we don't let me down. Kógunlé má borí mi ò gbèjà mi jà. Your grace I dey pray for, we don't let me down. Kógunlé má borí mi ò gbèjà mi jà. Orí inú mi má bà tòde mi jẹ́, ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ kí ló dé ìbànújẹ́. Lọ́wọ́ ayé kí má ṣe tẹ́. Èyí ọjọ́ ajé kíra jẹ́jẹ́ o kí lówó lọ́wọ́ kíra wọ́n mi tán ká. Èyí ọjọ́ ajé kíra jẹ́jẹ́ o kágbẹ́rẹ́ ọ̀tá máa ká. Èyí ọjọ́ ajé kíra jẹ́jẹ́ o kí lówó lọ́wọ́ kíra wọ́n mi tán ká. Èyí ọjọ́ ajé kíra jẹ́jẹ́ o kí lówó lọ́wọ́ tó ká. What is good for the good is good for the ganja. Brother, buckle your shoe, tó bá fẹ́ bí gíga. Títí Késàrì fún Késàrì, títí Kèfèrí fún Kèfèrí. Ṣùgbọ́n àdúrà ló lè ṣe, àdúrà ló lè ṣe. Your grace I dey pray for, we don't let me down. Kógunlé má borí mi ò gbèjà mi jà. Your grace I dey pray for, we don't let me down. Kógun ayé má borí mi ò gbèjà mi jà. Orí inú mi má bà tòde mi jẹ́, ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ kí ló dé ìbànújẹ́. Lọ́wọ́ ayé kí má ṣe tẹ́. Èyí ọjọ́ ajé kíra jẹ́jẹ́ o kí lówó lọ́wọ́ kíra wọ́n mi tán ká. Èyí ọjọ́ ajé kíra jẹ́jẹ́ o kágbẹ́rẹ́ ọ̀tá máa ká. Èyí ọjọ́ ajé kíra jẹ́jẹ́ o kí lówó lọ́wọ́ kíra wọ́n mi tán ká. Èyí ọjọ́ ajé kíra jẹ́jẹ́ o kí lówó lọ́wọ́ tó ká.
We give you the right tunes, the right vibe, all in one in all. It is Primus, this Sparkles, Primus Radio.
Express, exhibit, and slow. Brand new banger.
Yes.
You are just
Yes, welcome back from the music break. And that was our Georgia Bias Cross. It is still Prime Vibes on Primus Radio. I definitely know you can always listen to us via our website, our blog, www.primusmediacity.com. Or go to Online Radio Box, Online Radio Guardian, Online Radio Net. Among others, just search Primus Radio and you're good to go. Yes, before we went on that short music break, we were talking about Asu Wahala, Asu Talk, Asu Matter. It's actually the talk of the town, and everybody, in one way or the other, we are all concerned about it. And, but it's becoming something. Is becoming bored. How? Particularly today's meeting, I don't know what will happen to ASU if ASU failed to call off the strike today. Don't let me say calling off the strike today. If the meeting today is positive. I mean, is not positive. I don't know what will happen to ASU. I don't know what the Nigerians will say, because as it is now, Nigerians are already blaming ASU, as if was the essence. The government are not doing things. You better go back to school and a lot of that. ASU in crucial meeting. Okay, got these breaking news for me. Okay. So now, and also on the other hand, we all know and believe that they are fighting for the country. Now, obviously, the parents are saying, ASU, go back to work. Why will I deduce that? That's just because the parents are actually ready to support ASU, and 10,000 naira per session for each parent to assist the government in making more funds available for the universities. And on the other hand, some people are saying, let them wait, let them chill till this government answer them. But it's obvious the government are not ready to answer them. Why? It's political. It's time for politics. It is a political time. Time to do politics. So maybe the government are not really concentrating on this education of a thing and the likes. Now, Messi, will you propose for now that ASU should just make this meeting positive and let the student resume?
Okay. If we are to talk about the election thing, I really don't talk about that, because we know students are being used for this rally and all sorts of things. You know, all these things boils down to selfish interests of our government. But then these students have really stayed long at home. 6 months of someone's life is not a joke. Even a child that is 6 months old will at least by now be crawling. So 6 months of someone's life is not a joke. And it's funny that when we after school now, you see your friends that have gone outside the country, or those that went to private schools, and when you want to communicate to them, they make you feel less of yourself because you were in Nigeria suffering from ASU strike. And you want to communicate, you start feeling like, you see, imagine, I'm ready here, I'm working, I'm married, I have a daughter, I have a child, you're still here, you're just in your master's. You understand what I'm trying to say now? Because it's normal for you to actually want to compare your educational life with your friends, your colleagues. It's a normal thing. So I really hope that ASU really,
Messi,
I really
don't
hope.
Unfortunately, I have a breaking news already.
Jeez!
Again,
Oh my
ASU
God!
extends a strike.
Latest gist. This is
After a series of heated discussions, the Academic Staff Union of Universities has decided to extend its ongoing strike. The source liably learned. The decision was taken after the National Executive Council meeting at the union headquarters at the University of Abuja on Monday morning. ASU has declared the commencement of a strike on Monday, February 14, 2022 at the University of Lagos. Meanwhile, the spokesperson for the Federal Ministry of Education, Ben Gunn, in an interview with a source, explained that the government had taken all possible steps to end the strike. Details later.
Please, government, please yield to the cry of ASU. Give them what they want and allow this varsity student to resume. The life are getting wasted.
Should just look away and resume it.
Seriously, now I am pleading. We don't even want to fight with you again. I can remember earlier when this strike started and students actually went out for a rally and all that. But it's funny that even with your rally, after this, I'm very sure some students will want to go for a rally to at least beg the government or something to be done.
Rally? They've been going for a rally for
Exactly, there's no solution. So now, what can we do to pacify this our ASU, our parents?
Or is it that it is ASU that maybe they are too stubborn?
I really don't want us to be selfish. That is one thing, yeah. Because I feel, okay, my dad is a son.
Or is a Luta continua?
And I feel I'm a daughter and he will want to cater for my needs. So if the government are not paying his salary, I feel he has to go on strike so that we can feed. It's a normal thing. But then, can we just come to like an agreement whereby we feel the lives of these students are actually in our hands? We have whatever to make them or to destroy them. I think we need to feel that way now.
It is what it is. It is Nigeria. Well, trends for you on Twitter right away. We are praying for Bella. As to rightly trending now. Let me try if I can see some. I can't update on the sister. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can see some.
Okay, I just saw something now. Someone said, "Asu, what do you want?"
I can imagine. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day,
what do you want?
They will become.
It won't be funny that government might actually win ASU. Do you know that? Because I can remember when I was in school, there was this long ASU strike we had. I think it was over 6 months. At the end, forcefully, the government asked ASU to resume.
The federal government has not met any of ASU demands. Payment of salary is not the primary and secondary reason for why the strike will now become indefinite. Nigeria is in a rut because of a casual and corrupt media like you. A lot. That won't do it. But this is coming from a name of us talking to the Nation News. It is what it is. Merci. It's 11 a.m.
Oh my God.
I guess there's a convenient point for us to bow out.
Okay, regardless of all that has been going, this is Nigeria. I don't know if I should say I'm proud of this country. I don't know if I should say that. But then, Toby Amunson has really made a little spotlight for this country. But what I would say to varsity students is, in as much all these are going, it's discouraging, it's depressing, it's frustrating. Like I really want to express my emotion right now because I've once been there. I've once been there. But one thing I would tell you is please make good use of this time. Learn a lot of things to do. I've seen people doing amazing things. And for those that feel you necessarily have to go outside your comfort zone before you can learn something, it's not true. There are a lot of courses you can do online, a lot of skills to acquire online that can really make you better off than where you are or where you want to be.
Babalola is my name. You have number 4 says Eric Mate personality. You can call me a media man. I'm always a bigger and better. Like I do say, do good, be good, and be real always. It's Babalola.
I bow out.
people know they hate you. So use the number 6 so and calculate. You go see the ratio. The beef self na me yo. Whether not asu, them relate to. So bring your own crayfish, oh. We go mix so, oh Lord. Oh, Shane and them talk say we no go blow. Oh, Shane them they see us now, we don't dey glow. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. We're running things in this town. Can't you see?
I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you do. Just as long as you're chasing money, do what's right, never give up on it. Bring it on, bring it on.
Are you ready? Ready?
No matter how you try, don't you ever fall. Keep your head up high and standing tall. Bring it on, bring it on.
Are you ready? Ready?
No matter how you try, don't you ever fall. Keep your head up high and standing tall.
And rising, rising, rising. Keep it high, rising, rising.
Bring it on.
This life is not easy. So much hustling and bustling. Everyone is struggling. So make you know they believe say. Since everyone is chasing, you're never gonna make it. Never say no, never give up. Keep your head up.
Primus Radio. Ojú ọ̀gbagadì láti fẹ̀fẹ̀ rẹ̀ hàn.
Bọ́ṣẹ́ o, ó dún yàtọ̀. Primus Media City, all in one in all.
If you have a message, think Primus. If you have a gift, think Primus. If you have a dream, think Primus. Primus Radio. Express, exhibit, and explore.
Yes, this is a practical session for Primus Media Academy students. We have Shegun Alagbala already in the studio. Yes, we will be giving it to you back to back. Some interesting Yoruba is an interesting Yoruba program. So just stay connected, stay tuned with us. And yes, Shegun Alagbala won.
Dáadáa ni a kú ojúmọ́ ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí gbogbo ilé ṣàlàáfíà la tó bá yín kábíyèsí rẹ.
Kí ló wà nílẹ̀ fún wa calming down.
Ó ń bá ara mi ní.
So bóòlì.
Dáadáa ni.
Kí ni káwọn yẹn máa wá retí lónìí?
Ètò kájọ là kájọ lówó òní àfẹmú àṣetì gbọ́ àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà lónìí.
Kájọ là kájọ lówó ní àárọ̀ Monday òní ọjọ́ Ajé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kárájé jẹ kájé fìdílé wa.
Wọ́n sọ fún mi pé wọ́n náà ń wówó kí ní báyìí o.
Owó náà ni Adédàkùn jẹ ní ọlọ́mọ jẹ ní Ọlọ́run ni o.
Ọmọ èmi náà wówó o ẹ dákun ẹ̀bùn mi ẹ ń bá lówó ẹ̀bùn mi o. Yes, so you will be enjoying Shegun Alagbala on the Kajola Kajolowo program. Stay connected, stay tuned. You know you can always listen to us via our social media platform. Go to our Facebook, Primus Media City. Go to our YouTube, Primus Television. Follow us on our Instagram platform. And on the other hand, you know you can also enjoy us via the audio platform, www.primusmediacity.com, and you're good to go. And on the other hand, go to our radio box, on our radio garden, to enjoy all of our programs. Just search Primus Radio and you're good to go. And Shegun Alagbala, don't worry.
Don't worry long. Kábíyèsí rẹ ọba mi àsùnwọ̀n kan tó ń ṣàkóso ayé òun ọ̀run. Kò lẹ́bí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò lára, kò ṣeé ṣàpèjúwe àná mi yìn ọ́, òní mi yìn ọ́, ọ̀la mi gánkọ́. Nítorí ṣàwárí ògo rẹ, ọ̀la mi yìn ọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìwọ ni ìjìnlẹ̀ nínú ìjìnlẹ̀. Ṣé dáadáa la tó bá yín? Ẹ kú ojúmọ́ o. Ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Jálàáfíà la tó bá yín bí. Ọ̀dẹ̀ ọdún bí. Ọ̀sẹ̀ aláyọ̀ lọ́sẹ̀ yóò jẹ́ fún wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àní Primus náà ń pè bí ìkànnì Primus náà lẹ̀ láǹfààní láti máa gbọ́ pẹ̀lú ọmọ yín ọ̀rẹ́ yín orúkọ tèmi kò yí padà Ṣẹ́gun Alágbàlá lórúkọ tèmi. Lórúkọ àwọn tá a jọ wà nílé agbára tí ó fi dùn tí gbogbo fi kàn sí Mercy àjọ wà nílé agbára ni. Ó ṣàjókòó lọ́ọ̀kan mi ó ṣà ń wò mí o ṣeun mo dúpẹ́. Israel Babalola olóòtú mi nù àwọn náà tún ní ọlọ́wọ́ bọ́tìnì mi fún ti àsìkò yìí. Àní ọmọ yìí kú òun bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ ọ gbọ́. Ètò kájọlà kájọ lówó náà ni àmúwásétì ìgbọ̀yìn ló ń bá fẹ́fẹ́ ṣọ̀rẹ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Ní apá bíi aago 12 ti kọjá ìṣẹ́jú 11 òwúrọ̀. Ẹni pé kí lètò ìgan dálé lórí ayọ̀ ni. Òní yóò dùn ó gbogbo atukàn sí ẹ jókòó kẹfẹ̀yìntì kẹgbọ́ ìyá ọ̀rọ̀. Kí ni àgbé wá lórí ètò lọ́jọ́ tòní? Àní kájọ là kájọ lówó lọ́wọ́ ẹ tún gbádùn ẹ̀ dọ́gba. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ohun mẹ́ta tó jẹ́ pé ẹni bá fẹ́ là tó fẹ́ jẹ́ ènìyàn láyé tó gbọ́dọ̀ ní ó pọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí àsìkò péréte ni a ní lórí ètò ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé mẹ́ta yẹ̀ wò. Ẹni bá fẹ́ là tó fẹ́ lówó láyé tó fẹ́ jẹ́ ènìyàn ohun mẹ́ta tí ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe tó jẹ́ pé kódà bó bá ti ní gan yóò tún máa lọ síwájú sí i. Lágbára Ọlọ́run bá mi Èdùmàrè àti mi àti ẹ̀yin iwájú iwájú náà ni a ó máa lọ, a ò ní padà sẹ́yìn. Ohun àkọ́kọ́ ẹni ohun àsùnjù. Mo sùn gbogbo ojú wú, kí ló dé? Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti wá lẹ́ni tí ń sùn jù, gbogbo àwọn tó bá wà ní ẹ̀gbẹ́ rẹ̀ kò sí ì tó máa ń mọ̀ ṣe ní ojú tiẹ̀ ṣe náà tẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹni ń wọkọ̀ bọ̀gìnì náà kọ́ ní tẹ̀. A ní kíni kí ló ní? Kò ní kankan, ó tẹ̀ ni. Ẹ bèè lọ́wọ́ tiẹ̀ pé kó náà lọ tẹ̀. Oorun ni, ojú àwa wú gúdúgúdú. Yéésù ń rasùn jù. Bí èèyàn bá ti sùn kò ní lè sùn. Ẹni bá ti sùn kò ní lè sùn, mọ́ sùn. Àsìkò tí wọ́n ń sùn lọ́wọ́ yìí, ẹni tó ní ó lówó ní ó tẹ́. Àsìkò náà ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ ni wọ́n ń sùn. Àsìkò tó náà bá mi Èdùmàrè tó wá ṣe àmì sí àdúrà tiẹ̀ ló wá ní ó ń tẹ̀. Olóṣògùn owó, wọ́n náà ló ṣògùn oṣí o. Gbọ́ mi dáadáa láàárọ̀ yìí, àárọ̀ ọjọ́ ajé la wà yìí. Ajé yóò fi lé èmi àti ẹ̀yin yóò fi ṣe bùgbé o. Ẹ ṣàmì kẹgbẹ́ pàdúrà mi. Ìkànnì Primus Radio náà lẹ́nu àǹfààní láti máa gbọ́ pẹ̀lú ọmọ yín ọ̀rẹ́ yín Ṣẹ́gun Alágbàlá. Wọ́n tiẹ̀ ní bó bá ti dé ọ̀dọ̀ pásítọ̀ àbí tó bá ti wólẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ wòlíì, bó bá ti dọ́dọ̀ àfáà ẹ dákun o, ẹ bá mi yẹ ọ̀rọ̀ ayé mi wò. Ògo ló gbé lọ́wọ́ yìí, bọ́mọ ológo ò bá ṣiṣẹ́, àní bọ́mọ ológo rẹ̀ bá ń sùn oorun àsùnjù náà mójú òṣèrú o. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ti ní owó ń bọ̀, wọ́n ti ní ọlá ń bọ̀, kékeré mọ́ sùn ló dẹ́kù. Àná mi ṣí ọ́. Wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ jàre ìṣẹ́. Ọ̀nà ní ṣọ́mi, Ọlọ́run ní ṣọ́mi, ìwọ náà ò ṣọ́ra rẹ. Pẹ̀nudà láàárọ̀ kọ́ pẹ̀nudà láàràdá, pẹ̀nudà láàárọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní onímọ̀ọ́kẹ́. Ísírẹ́lì ọwọ́ rẹ̀ àmúlélẹ̀.
Àyìndé ti dé olórí ọba. Àpèdè ara fáwọn tó máa yẹ ọ́. Àyìndé ti dé olórí ọba. Àpèdè ara fáwọn tó máa yẹ ọ́. Olórí ọba tó peléke. Afàgbọ́nsalẹ̀ gbódù tó lóyìn ọ́. Tó bá ti rórí kò máa yírojú. Tó bá ti rórí kò máa yí kankan. Àyìndé o. àyíndé ọba àpèjẹ ara. ẹtẹ́ tí ẹ̀kọ́ làbárí tí mo gbé dé ọmọdé tàgbà tó tó arére.
ẹ ṣeun ẹ kú etí ìgbọ́ wa ṣé àlàáfíà látó bá yín. ṣé ń fi yèdè ọ̀rọ̀ mi etí tẹ́ fi ń gbọ́ wà tójú tẹ́ fi ń wò wá lágbára náà bá mi Èdùmàrè kò nídìí ohun ìnáwó sí o. ojú ò ní tì yín kódà àwọn olólùfẹ́ mi bọ́n ṣe ń sọ pé àwọn ń gbádùn ètò yìí ọlọ́run bá mi Èdùmàrè yóò jẹ́ kẹ́yìn náà gbádùn ara yín ju báyìí lọ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ẹ̀sùn ẹ̀kú fẹ́ wà ẹ̀kú etí ìgbọ́. kí ni ohun ẹ̀kejì nítorí àsìkò ń lọ lákòókò púpọ̀ lórí ètò. ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ni pé kò máa ná owó tí o plan fún kò máa ná iná àpà owó yìí ni ẹ mọ̀ bínú o ẹ̀yin náà lẹ ṣiṣẹ́ fún. wọ́n kàn ní ọ̀rẹ́ báwo ni jẹ́ ká lọ club dáhùn kankan gbá kan ilé ìgbafẹ́ gbá kan jẹ́ ká lọ mo ní chẹ́ńjì díẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ o sì mọ̀ pé owó yẹn kì í ṣe owó ilé ìgbafẹ́ o.
dàgbédé o ẹ̀wọ̀ ojú ọbẹ̀ ẹ̀ mú yán o.
òwa ń náwó ò náwó bí ẹlẹ́dà.
ẹ̀wọ̀ ojú ọbẹ̀ kẹ́ mú yán o.
ohun tó ló fẹ́ fowó ṣe gangan ìyẹn ó lanú lẹ̀ ò tí ì ṣe.
àgbàdo paradà ó dẹ̀ pọ̀.
wẹ́ẹ́ bó ti náwó ti bí lò náwó ti tàn ṣòyẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
bí gàrí bá paradà àdẹ̀gbà o.
ṣóhun tó o fẹ́ fowó orí sọ pé o fẹ́ ṣe ṣóhun ló ń ṣe ṣé òun ló ń ṣe gangan tó bá dọ̀wọ́ alálẹ̀ wà wá ní ẹ dákun bò mo ṣe náwó ná. àníyé máa ná kùnà àní o máa náwó ṣùgbọ́n ṣé ohun tó fẹ́ sọ pé o fẹ́ fi ṣe ṣé òun ló fi ń ṣe ara ohun ẹ̀kejì tí èèyàn fi ń jẹ́ olówó tí èèyàn fi ń jẹ́ ọlọ́lá tí èèyàn tẹ́ fi ń lówó tó fi ń lówó sí tẹ́ fi ń lọ́lá tó ń lọ́lá sí tẹ́ bá rówó olówó tó ń náwó ẹ rí i pé kò kàn nínà náà àpà lásán. a nà nínú ìwọ̀ntúnmọ̀sì òní yóò náwó rẹ̀.
kúrò lọ́rùn wa èdè ọlọ́ládé.
actually máa rówó mi náà ó náà tún pèsè mi ó náà ṣe mi àní ó náà ò ní ṣe mi ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ti pé àlejò lówó.
àgbàlagbà wọn ń jó.
bó bá ti wá sọ́dọ̀ rẹ lénìí tètè dé mọ́lẹ̀ kó fi ṣe nǹkan kan àkókò ń lọ.
ìyàwó ń jó àdélébọ̀ wọn ń jó. alákọ̀wé.
ogun ayé kọ́ ní ṣe ọ́ ìwọ ni kò kíyèsára rẹ̀.
àtẹlẹ mi ká lọ.
ẹ jẹ́ ń fún yín ní bàbá rẹ̀ láàrin ìṣẹ́jú kan kẹ́ gbádùn wọn dáadáa mò ń bọ̀.
ìdókòó lẹ́nu àlóyìn tó bọ̀ lóhùn wọ. kékeré mo ti ń kọrin èyí tó dùn tó dùn o. mo dàgbà tán mo tún pèsè tó bàbá ń bá rí o. ẹ̀yin ò rámọdé ọjọ́ òun tó dàgbà lágbà. àyíndé adé ní sìkébàrí mọ̀ ń dá o. ọpẹ́ ló yẹ lọ́rùn bàbá.
ìkànnì Primus Radio náà lẹ́ láǹfààní láti máa gbọ́ ètò kájọlà kájọ olówó náà ló ń bá fẹ́fẹ́ ṣọ̀rẹ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí pẹ̀lú atọ́kùn ètò Ṣẹ́gun Alágbàlá.
oníkàwá máa lùlù kọ́ tẹ́wọ́ gbà.
kí ni ohun ẹ̀kẹta ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ mọ̀ gbé kú ń bẹ́ o ẹ mọ̀ yìí kú ń bẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ dìde ẹ mọ̀ ìdìde ẹ gbọ́ ìkẹta yìí náà.
ẹ sọ pẹ̀lẹ́ léèrè máa ń ta ọ ẹ̀yin bá lè tó orí wa lẹ́nu bá.
ọlọ́bọ̀ tí ni mi ó jèrè láyé. àkàndùn ò ní mú ọ lọ́wọ́ o ṣeun Ísírẹ́lì yé Babalola nù. ohun ẹ̀kẹta o gbúdọ̀ ríra rẹ mọ́ ríra rẹ. ẹléwo ló tún jẹ́ ríra rẹ ń bẹ̀. ìwà gàrú. kò sẹ́ni tó tó mi, kò sẹ́ni tó dàbí èmi. irọ́ ni o. mo bá ní kò sẹ́ni tó tó ọ, ẹni tó jù ọ lọ ó tún wà o. nítẹríba ní gbogbo tó bá ń ṣe. ara tó fi là tó fi jẹ́nìyàn láyé nìyí. àná ara tó fi là tó fi lówó tó fi jẹ́nìyàn láyé nìyí. ṣé ń gbọ́ mi dáadáa, ṣé ń fiyè sọ̀rọ̀ mi, ṣé ń dè é, ṣé ń rántí. àní kò má jẹ́ kí ìwà gàrú ìwà ìgbéraga mọ́jọ́ wú ọ lẹ́wù. a máa gbáre sọnù lọ́wọ́ ẹni ni. kódà kó o ní ṣe bí ẹni tí ò ní. bóyá ìwé kan nìwọ́ tiẹ̀ kàbí iṣẹ́ kan nìwọ́ tiẹ̀ nílò wá ní kò sẹ́ni tó kàwé tó ọ, kò sẹ́ni tó níṣẹ́ tó o ní kí ni. àrìn jìnnà báyìí náà làrá bukọ̀ kẹ́rẹ́. bó o bá rìn títí wàá rí ibi tán ti ń fi odó ìbílẹ̀ tán ti fi ń jẹun. mọ́ tan ara rẹ̀, mọ́ jẹ́ kí ìwà ìgbéraga ìwà gàrú mọ́jọ́ wú ọ lẹ́wù. nítẹríba níbi gbogbo. Jésù gan sọ nínú ìwé mímọ́, ó ní pé òun júbà onírẹ̀lẹ̀, àwọn onírẹ̀lẹ̀ lòun júbà, ṣùgbọ́n òun wo agbéraga lókèrè réré. ẹ̀yin náà rí i pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lágbára kí Ọlọ́run ọba mi Èdùmàrè kó tó máa júbà onírẹ̀lẹ̀, ó wá ń wo agbéraga lókèrè kí ló ní òní nǹkan kan. àní ò jẹ́ nǹkan kan, àìmọye àwọn tó jẹ́ nǹkan jù ọ́ lọ tó jẹ́ pé ohun tán tún ní lọ́wọ́ o ò lè mọ̀ àfi tán máa wí fún ọ. ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ti ní ìwà ìtẹríba yìí tó ní níbi gbogbo, kódà wọ́n mọ̀ fi ọlá, ire, àlàáfíà, ìbùkún náà mọ̀ fi wá ọkàn. ọmọ òun ó ní ìtẹríba pọ̀, ẹ dákun ẹ bá ń pè é ń gbéṣẹ́ fún. bó bá tún yá jẹ́ pé iṣẹ́ ìjọba àbí iṣẹ́ alákọ̀wé àbí iṣẹ́ kátàkárà náà ni ìwọ ń ṣe. owó kan yòówù kí ìwọ gan kó mọ ní kó máa ṣe àbí ilé ọ̀nà kan tàbí òmíràn. bó bá ti fi ìtẹríba tó bá ti fi kún yóò pẹ́ títí. ẹlòmíì tó yẹ pé ó ní ìwà ìtẹríba, ó lè jẹ́ kíkí lásán náà ni ó kàn ní ọmọ yìí iṣẹ́ ò ló ń ṣe ná, àti pé kí ló tiẹ̀ kà, ibi tí wọ́n á ti bèèrè pé kí ló kà nù. àní o mọ́ kàwé, àní ìwé tó kà, àní kò jẹ́ nǹkan kan. irọ́ mi ò wí bẹ́ẹ̀. ṣùgbọ́n nítẹríba ẹlòmíì ó ti fi ìwà gàrú ó ti fi lé olóore jìnnà tefetefe. orí mi dákun dábọ̀, wọ́n jẹ́ kó rí inú mi kó bá tòde mi jẹ́ o, àtèmi àti àwọn èèyàn mi tí ń gbọ́ mi tí ń wò mí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. orí wa, ìṣẹ̀dá wa kò ní bá tinú wa jẹ́ o, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, kò sì ní tiwa ṣìṣe. àkókò ó ti lọ, ó ti kó wa ní papá mọ́ra. ẹ ṣeun mo lérò pé ẹ̀ ń gbádùn rẹ̀. Ohun àkọ́kọ́ òun ni pé wọ́n sun àsùnjù. Ohun kejì wọ́n nànà apá má nànà tó òro kàn sí. Má nànà tí òro kàn sí. Ohun tó bá ní o fẹ́ fi ṣe òun ni kò fi ṣe. Ohun tó bá ní o fi sọrí òun ni kò fi sọrí òun ni kò ṣe. Ohun ẹ̀kẹta òun ni kò ní ìtẹríba. Ohun mẹ́ta tí a gbéyẹ̀wò lórí ètò kájọlà kájọ lówó lórí ètò lónìí. Ọpẹ́ pàtàkì lọ́wọ́ bá mi Èdùmàrè tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ rẹ̀ tó tún jẹ́ pé ó yọrí ní ayọ̀ àti àlàáfíà. Aago 11:00 ó kù ìṣẹ́jú kan báyìí òwúrọ̀. Ìkànnì Primus Radio náà ni a wà yìí o. Títí ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ tá tún máa fi ayọ̀ àti ire tá máa fi pàdé. Ṣẹ́gun Alágbàlá lórúkọ ti tèmi. Lórúkọ Mercy àjọwà nílé agbára ni. Israel Babalola lórúkọ ti ọlọ́wọ́ bọ́tìnì mi àti olóòtú ètò mi. Bóyá ẹni nǹkan tàbí èkejì tẹ́fẹ́ bá mi sọ lẹ́yìn ètò 070-54-51-12-42 Ṣẹ́gun Alágbàlá títí ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ ire àtayọ̀ ni yóò jẹ́ tiwa. Ó dàbọ̀ kẹlọ́jọ́ ire.
Ìgbà tó bá ní ṣọba gbọ́n mi kọ̀ǹkọ̀ tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó tún kọ̀ǹkọ̀ ní bá wọn ṣọba lálẹ́ odò. Primus Media City ìràwọ̀ tó àgbàgbà rú. Ìgbà tó bá ní ṣọba gbọ́n mi kọ̀ǹkọ̀ tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó tún kọ̀ǹkọ̀ ní bá wọn ṣọba lálẹ́ odò. Primus Media City ìràwọ̀ tó àgbàgbà rú. Ìgbà tó bá ní ṣọba gbọ́n mi kọ̀ǹkọ̀ tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó tún kọ̀ǹkọ̀ ní bá wọn ṣọba lálẹ́ odò. Primus Media City ìràwọ̀ tó àgbàgbà rú. Ìgbà tó bá ní ṣọba gbọ́n mi kọ̀ǹkọ̀ tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó tún kọ̀ǹkọ̀ ní bá wọn ṣọba lálẹ́ odò. Primus Media City ìràwọ̀ tó àgbàgbà rú. Ìgbà tó bá ní ṣọba gbọ́n mi kọ̀ǹkọ̀ tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó tún kọ̀ǹkọ̀ ní bá wọn ṣọba lálẹ́ odò. Primus Media City ìràwọ̀ tó àgbàgbà rú. Ìgbà tó bá ní ṣọba gbọ́n mi kọ̀ǹkọ̀ tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó tún kọ̀ǹkọ̀ ní